Yes. Hello. Leonardo, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining me. 1 second. Just one moment. And hi. How you doing? Good evening, and good evening to you as well. Okay. Let me just make sure of something real quick. I hope you had a great weekend and you had a lovely day today. Despite of it being Monday, of course. The Mondays. Oh, desktop audio is not correct. That's why. There you go. Got my tea, baby. Good. Good tea. All right. Good news is I finally figured out what was happening with my Herd. Did I close it? So I figured out what was happening with Herd. I don't know if you remember, but basically it was just Nginx was not starting up. There was a message saying that it was trying to bind to address to port 80 and it didn't have permissions. Did not remember why, but then after a little bit of investigation on the internet, turns out that when I was preparing to open the port 80 on my Windows PC so that I can connect to it over the local area network from my Mac, so that I can work on my Mac on this new project and have it connected via WebSockets to StreamerBot, which is in my Windows PC. At some point, I don't remember why, but I basically enabled IIS. Is it IIS or no, ISS, I think. It's basically the internet service from Windows. What allows Windows to basically act as a web server. I don't remember, is internet service, something like that. I don't know. So I can show you actually. What was it? I can do Windows R, services MNC, and then it was something with web. Where was it? Worldwide Web Publishing Service. So that thing. That was disabled. Yeah, it was conflicting basically. This thing was set to enabled and then it was running. And that basically got hold of the port 80 on this machine. And then it was not allowing Nginx to run. So I had to disable that. And then I tested the WebSocket connection from my Mac Mini and working as intended. Hi Leah, how you doing? Congratulations on your conference. I hope everything went well. Are you back from LA already? from the, what was it? Something's, yeah, I'm back from Miami. I was completely on the other side. Miami. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, congratulations on your speech. Met Taylor. Well, you and Taylor, you have met Taylor before, haven't you? Or was this the first time? Joe T, I don't know who that is. David Hill. You haven't? Well, I was some Mandela effect for some reason. I thought you already, maybe because you're now part of the ecosystem. Everyone gets to know Taylor at some point. But yeah, that's cool that you met the guy. The guy. Joe Tenenbaum, who works on Inertia. Oh, right. Inertia. Oh, yeah, that was the thing. Inertia JS. Oh, that's why. Okay, so I think that's why I made the connection that because you were on Laracon. I don't know why I thought, yeah, you guys connected for some reason. Was what was his name? Josh wasn't there. I don't think Josh was there in the conference, was he? I didn't hear anything from him. Not this time. Yeah, probably some other. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so good news is that I got that fixed. So now Nginx is running here, which means the Chris didn't go, but his wife did. Who's Chris? Chris. I'm terrible with names, by the way. Director of DevRel at Laravel. Okay, cool. Chris. Yeah, I'm terrible with names. I will forget that name in the next 17 seconds, so sorry. Who were you again? Just kidding. But no worries. Cool. So I was saying that I think having solved this, the overlay. My name is now Joe. Hello, Joe. We should have TTS again. Let me just test it.
Tuto1902 on Twitch said hello, Joe.
Oh no, it's not running. Why is it not running? Why are you not running? You son of a bitch. Hold on. I hate that I made that thing and it's not working. So this, and then TTS overlay. Yeah. Oh, come on. Why are you not running? Oh, now you are. Really? Really?
The stream is now paused for ads.
Great timing. We're gonna take a break for ads, and while we're waiting, I'm gonna fix this thing. because I made it for a reason, and that is to use it. Let me try it again now that I refreshed the OBS stuff. Just test it with the message. See if it pops up now.
Tuto1902
There
on
you
Twitch
are.
said, "Come on, work you twat."
Thank you. Thank you. Stupid OBS, stupid. Maldito mojarra. All right. I remember there was another thing. Oh yeah, there's a payload right there. There was something else I solved? No, I think that was it. All right, welcome back from ads. All right, TTS is working now, and now there is an overlay with your username and the message that is going to show on that corner over there. So if you want to call for my attention, just use !S or !Say and then send your message over TTS, and I will hear it immediately. All right, let's switch to my Mac and let's get to work. Wake up. You are using !SR. It's just !S without the R. Yep.
Apollionardo on Twitch said, "Jojo.
Jojo. Yo. Ooh, I left this open. I was posting my short of the day and left this. This is how the sausage is made, by the way. If you're not using CapCut for your social media content, you are missing out. So easy to use. I don't know. I haven't used Vegas. All I have used for video editing in my 2 years of streaming is... Oh, wow. Brain is off. Oh, hold on. DaVinci Resolve and CapCut.
Apollionardo on Twitch said, "When the message pop up, is that a new feature?"
It's not new. That was actually the previous project that we worked on stream. It basically is...
Apollionardo on Twitch said, "Is DaVinci good?"
Basically is just a web page that is running on Laravel, and I use that as an OBS overlay. And it's just connecting with WebSockets to StreamerBot, and basically what we're doing right now, but applied to a different thing. And yes, DaVinci Resolve is the best video editor that you can get for free. It has a lot of features, but it is more intended for professional use. You can do a lot of things with it.
Apollionardo on Twitch said, "For free."
Yes, it is for free, and there is a pro version, but you can do pretty much anything you want with the free version, like anything. There are a few things that you need to pay for, like for example, advanced like cropping and background removal and automatic captions with AI, etc., etc. So very specific, very high level features that you have to pay for. Otherwise, incredible tool. But like I said, it's very professional oriented. If you're just going to make a few shorts and you just have to work fast and easy, CapCut is free. There is a pro version. I'm paying for the pro version because it's I think it's a yearly subscription or a one-time payment. I don't remember, but it is like a breeze to use, and once you get the hang of it, it's just, you can get your content ready in minutes. Okay, let's see what the goal for today is. So we have the WebSocket connection to StreamerBot over LAN. We did that last week, I think. Oh, and also we created a challenge command that we can react to. We're subscribing to that command trigger, and just basically just taking the username from that and put it as a label. Now, what I want to do today is, since we are going to have the games that are requested are going to be basically a one-on-one. So if someone requests a game, I should have the ability to take that request in the order that it came in. So first in, first out, and then start a new game with that user. And from there on, once a game session is running, only that user can use the exclamation point play command, which I think is going to be the one.
Apollionado on Twitch said, what app are you using to list your goals?
Oh, this is Excalibur. I saw Nuno using it once on stream and I really liked it. You just go to, it's web-based, I think. You just have to go to excalidraw.com and you can start using it. It uses local storage for saving things. So, noise.
Apollionado on Twitch said noise.
Noise. So yeah, once a game session is going on with that user, no problem, dude.
Apollionado on Twitch said thanks, mate.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. So once a game session is running with that user, only that username can use the exclamation point play command to choose a column to play on at when it's their turn. And any other game requests that came in during that time will be put in a queue. And then I can, once the game is over, I can go back to that queue, select the next one and start another game, etc. So I think what I want to do today is take some time to work on that UI, create a list of game requests in the order that came in, latest first, and being able to basically click a button and start a new game with that. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do today. If we have time, we can try and create also the exclamation point play command, which should be easy once we have everything else in place. But yeah, only if we have time.
Apollionado on Twitch said, is that for music?
What is for music?
Apollionado on Twitch said the play.
Oh no, the exclamation that command will be used when a game is going on, so that you can choose, for example, so that you can choose which column you can play on, like in the board of the game. So you can use exclamation point play, and then 7 or 0 or 1 or 5 or something like that. That'll be the column name, the column number, and that's where you will take a turn. And then I will go take my turn, and then it will wait for your turn, and that'll be the back and forth, basically. So the main goal of today is create a list of game requests. And then select a game request to start a new game. And if we have time, layer 2, which is chat user, can play with exclamation point play and column name, column, yeah, exclamation point play column. I'm gonna have to brush up on my inertia, by the way, because we are using basically Laravel with inertia and Vue.js. So I'm gonna have to brush up on how to create a list of things and deal with the database. We're gonna have to. This is gonna turn into its own page. So I'm gonna have a page with a list. And that page is then going to take me to the game page. Let me go and brush up on that real quick. So let's go to inertia. inertiajs.com. So we can just have okay, so maybe what we can do first, we already have the challenge command, I believe. No, the game command.
Apollionado on Twitch said, is Excalibur not free?
As far as I know, it's free, yeah. You can just go to excalibur.com and just start using it. No logging, no nothing. And all of the things that you create are stored in local storage. So we have exclamation G or exclamation game. We could use this trigger to just put, like, create new records. Put them on a list. Instead of just displaying the username, we can just add things to a list and then use those records then on the page that we're going to create. Yeah, how do we create new records? Error handling, asset, code splitting. Now we just need router from inertia. Good. All right. I should put this on a GitHub repo, by the way. Now that we're making changes, I don't want to mess anything up. So let's go ahead and do that real quick before we move on. Oh, new repository. Is that how we're calling it? Connect 4? Yes, yes. Connect 4. That'd be public, nothing, create. And then we can come here and then do git init, git, hold on. Git add all, and then git branch main. And then that, and finally git push dash. Oh wait, I have to do git commit, don't I? Not whip, first commit. There you go, and then finally git push dash u origin main. All right, now we have a baseline. So we can create a new branch from here and start working on the new feature. Create new branch and let's call it game list, game requests. All right, now let's import. Woohoo, if I can type, import. What was it? router from inertia. So my idea here is once we get this command, I am going to use router post. And let's think about a route name. Games. Right? If it is a post, it is a create. So yeah. Route post games, and we are going to send, all I really need is the username in this case. So let's just use username here. But I don't think that's how you can do it because it's gonna need a parameter name. Let me check. Back to here. Yeah, it needs to send an object. Can I just do this? It appears I can. There's no complaints. So I'm assuming that's okay. Okay, now let's work on this route. Maybe return some value here. Now, hold on. You don't typically need to inspect forum responses client-side like you do when making responses manually. Instead, your server-side route controller typically uses a redirect response. Oh, and of course, there's nothing stopping you from redirecting the user right back to the page they were previously on. Using this approach, handling inertia form submissions feels very similar to handling classic HTML submissions. All right, so this is the store, and then to route user index. Okay, let's try that. But here's the thing. I don't think I want to redirect. What if I want to inspect the request? That'll be in responses, right? Creating an inertia response is simple. To get started, invoke the inertia render. That's fine within your controller. Okay. Root template data. How about error handling? The thing that is stopping me right now is the fact that while the game is going on, I can still react to events, like if anyone requesting for another game. But while I'm in the game, I want to send that request into the database, but not move from where I am. So the game page should stay visible while all the requests are going into the database. I would like to know if the request that I just sent to add a record to the database using post was successful or not. So I do want to inspect the response from that. There doesn't seem to be anything in the documentation that allows me to do that. All right, let's start from the top. So pages. We build pages like this. That is, yeah, I know. Creating layouts, persistent layouts, default layouts. Yeah, that's all fine. Responses. This is just to send a response with inertia render object. Show event ID da 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 da. Root template data and the maximum response size. None of that I need. Redirects. When making a non-get inertia request manually or via a link element, you should ensure that you always respond with the proper inertia redirect response. For example, if your controller is creating a new user, your store endpoint should return a redirect back to the standard get endpoint. But that's not going to cost a reload. I mean, that's not going to reload the current page, is it? Inertia will automatically follow this redirect and update the page accordingly. When redirecting after a put, patch, or delete request, you must use a 303 response code, otherwise the subsequent request will not be treated as a GET request. Okay. I guess the only way to try is the only way I can really know is to try it, okay? So we're gonna do it. I'm gonna follow this same example. I'm gonna
Stream is now paused for ads.
I'm just gonna wait for ads and then do what I say I'm gonna do. So let's take a break, wait for the ads. But yeah, basically I'm just gonna use a store method. I'm gonna get the data and the request, put that in the database, and then redirect back to the get route, which will be the home route right now. And yeah, I'm just trying to think. When I'm in the game page, I guess I could redirect back to, yeah, there is a way to redirect back using Laravel. And ads are over. I'm just thinking that I'm going to use this post request, or basically I'm going to create a game controller. But that game controller, that post request, I am going to have both a game page and a game list page, a game request, a list of game requests. Those are two different pages. From those two pages, I can still react to game requests, and those game requests will basically hit the same endpoint. But when redirecting back, if I'm on the game page, I have to redirect back to the game page so that I'm not taking away from the game page into a different page. And that's basically what they're saying. I have to redirect back to the get version of the current page. Unless I just create two controllers.
on Twitch said, do you know the game Kokoro?
I do not. Kokoro. I do not know the game Kokoro. I guess I could create two different controllers, like a game controller and a game list controller, and just handle the store method in both those places. It'll be a little bit of code duplication, but it'll eliminate the complication of the redirects. Yeah, I guess I could go with that route. Yeah.
Apollionado on Twitch said the controls on that game uses WASD to move the character, and all like in chess, for example, A1, B2.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, in our case, it's going to be a lot simpler. We don't have two-dimensional movement. It's just choose a column to play next. But it's going to be the similar thing.
Apollionado on Twitch said, I noticed that your game has columns and row.
Yes, it does. But the idea is that when you choose a column in the physical game, you just have like the small chips, like circles. And when you choose a column, you just put the chip on that column and it just falls using gravity. So you just let it fall on one column and it just falls all the way to the bottom, or until it finds another chip. And it's basically the same thing. So all you have to do is choose one column to play in, and that's it.
Apollionado on Twitch said, oh, I understand now.
Yep. Yep. How am I handling the route for this page? I don't have a controller. Okay, so we're gonna have to implement a game controller. Let's do that right away.
Apollionado on Twitch said something like coin pusher.
Something like that, yeah. Have you never seen the 4 in a row game before? That's basically the game. So you just put chips in columns and you try to make a line of 4 to win the game.
Apollionado on Twitch said that cool.
Cool.
Apollionado on Twitch said how many players can play.
It's a 2-player game. And right now we have we go here into connect4.test. We already have the game board and we have the functionality to take turns basically. So if I click on a column, one of the pieces is dropped and it falls all the way to the bottom, and then it's the next player, changes color. So if I drop now, if I drop a chip now, it's going to just drop the next one and just keep playing like that. Right now it just takes turns until it finds a row of 4, in this case this 4 here, and that's a win for player 2. So we have a basic functionality. All we need to do is like build a game around it. In this case, I'm just working my way from a game
Apollionado
request.
on Twitch said how would chat control it?
First will be someone requesting a game. It'll be !game, and that my idea is that we'll take your username and put it on a queue, first in, first out. And then I can go and select someone from, what the crap? Oh, that. Why was that a 404? Oh, because I'm trying to put it on I'm trying to send it to a post to save it, but there is no route for it. So yeah, in that case, I will put your username on a list.
Apollionado on Twitch said that's me, sorry.
No, that's okay. Thank you. So yeah, I will put your name on a list, on a queue, and then I can go in and select your username from that queue and start a game. From that point on, you can use, when it's your turn for player 2, for example, you will use ! Play. The command doesn't exist yet, but you could use ! Play, and then the column number, I have to remember to put numbers on those columns, by the way. So you would choose something between 1 and 7, and that will drop your chip for that turn, and then I will take a turn, and then you take a turn, etc. So that'll be the interaction. So short answer is !game to request a game, ! Play to take your turn when you're playing. It'll be more something akin to like this. We'll see it once it's implemented, but my idea is that it will look something like exclamation point play 7, for example. That'll be the command once it's implemented. Yeah, you still have to use the full command, yeah. So that streamer bot will understand it and react to it, send a trigger. We react to that trigger, and yeah. All right, let me take care of the controller. So I did create a controller, didn't I? I did not. Wow. Oh, I had the command. I never hit enter. Okay, cool. Now we have a controller. Cool. Cool. And we can just replace. Let's go to the game controller. Create a function for the index. We can take that and paste it there. That'll be basically our index method. And now we can go back and replace this with the controller. Like so. App controller's inertia. Oh, right. My bad. There you go. Still works. Yeah. All right, now we need another method. So public function store. We take in a request. And here is where we are going to store our game request. We need a table for this. Are we using a database? We have to. There is already a database created. We need a new table. Let's do this. PHP artisan make migration game requests table. And make a table called game requests. All right, there's the up game requests, and it has an ID and timestamps. We're gonna need a column, string column, for the user name. Just call it user. I don't think I need anything else from here. At least not for now. And we we should not have a down. Never go back. All right. Let's run that. PHP artisan migrate. There's the table. Let's make a model for that table. So PHP artisan make model game request singular. All the models are singular. All right. And let's change this. Let's add I always forget the access level for the fillable column, for the fillable property. I think it's public. No, protected, is it? Ah, shit. Let me check. Has attributes, heights, guards. I think it's this one. Protected fillable, right there. What we need here is the user column. All right. All right, so we have a table, we have a model. Let's go back to the controller. Yeah, okay, let's just take, for a quick test, I'm not gonna do much validation. This is not a form, there is no user input in this case. So the data that I'm receiving in the request, it's all coded, so there is no actual input. So I'm not gonna do a validation just yet. Maybe in the future, but not just now. All I want to do is do game request, create, not created, create. And just pass in, what is the deal with your indentation? Is it you that is wrong? Yeah. And we're just going to do request and take the input user. Oh, there. And finally, since this is what an inertia recommends, is that we're going to return a redirect, or actually redirect to route home. Okay, so yeah, from this game controller we have to redirect to home because this is what we are seeing here. So I don't want to move from here when a new game is requested. once we have a different controller for the list of game requests, that one will basically duplicate. Oh, we could create a form. One sec. No, that's not what I want. I thought there was going to be a form class at some point, a form request. Is that a request? Or is this a livewire only thing? You may provide the request option when generating a resource controller to instruct Artisan to generate form request. This is the form request class. There it is. And a form request has rules, and also we can put the store in those. Okay, so we're going to generate a form request class so that we can use that in both controllers and stop and not duplicate code. All right, let's try that. PHP artisan make request, and this is going to be the store. So store game request. Naming kind of works. All right, so that puts that class in an app HTTP requests store game request. Let's take a look at that. And we can replace this in the controller like this. That's all for validation. Can we move the... authorizing error message, preparing input, automatic redirection, named error bags. Yeah, this is all nice, but this is all validation. I need something different. Gonna add authorizing, customizing, preparing, form request validation, manually creating validation, working with, validate input, error messages, rules, validation. So it doesn't really have much. It's basically for validation though. Yeah, it's not really what I wanted. Guess I should just create an empty class or a simple class that will serve as a service class. I'm gonna leave this here just in case at some point I implement validation for this, but what I really wanted to do is something else. So let's try this. Instead of that, I'm just gonna create this folder and then create a new file, and let's call it game service .php. That'll be the namespace, and we just create a new class. Not that. Well, it kind of works. I don't really need this to be final.
The stream is now paused for ads.
All right, small break. I'm gonna go get some water. Be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, so we have this. So yeah, I got kind of confused because I'm so used to Livewire, and in Livewire you can actually create a form class, and you can abstract all of your form operations, like edit and update, like storing values and updating values. You can take that functionality into your form class, so that you can reuse that across multiple components. Doesn't really have the same. It's not the same as a request class from Livewire, which is used for authorization and validation of the input that comes into the request, because that request extends the actual request class from Laravel. So it's not technically the same. So yeah, I got confused with those two. In this case, it's more of a service class. We don't need the request anymore because we're going to pass the username as a parameter here. Let's go back, and instead we can do game service. Ooh. I really want to do game service store like that. Which means I have to make the method static. Okay. So that, at least that way we don't have to duplicate the code. It's not a lot of code that we would have to duplicate, but if we ever change whatever operations we do when we store a game or we do more things, everything will go in one method instead of having to change two controllers for the same code, or changing the same code into different controllers rather. Hey, Matthew. Coming from Livewire, is it hard to transition to Vue, or should I continue with Livewire and Blade? What is my opinion on this? My opinion is it depends on what you're trying to create. It's not hard. I guess it depends on if you are not familiar with Vue, it's just another thing that you need to learn. When working with Livewire, what you try to accomplish when working with Livewire is try to work within the Laravel environment ecosystem, or within the Laravel or within the PHP code or the Laravel kind of environment, without having to write a lot of JavaScript. And if you're going to work with Vue, then you're going to have to deal with more JavaScript code in all of your Vue classes, etc. So is the level of difficulty depends on what you're trying to do, and also if you're not familiar with Vue. If you want to work with Vue, which allows you to do more things on the client side than Livewire, because you're actually working with JavaScript code, then you just have to go and learn Vue.js, which is not hard, to be honest. It's not that hard. But yeah, it always depends on what is it that you're trying to accomplish. In my case, because this game that I'm doing requires a lot of client interaction, it is best for me to work on a JavaScript level rather than Livewire, because Livewire is kind of more elevated and I lose a lot of the control that I would need on the client side, if that makes sense. But long story short, always go with the requirements. First, look at the requirements, figure out what is it that you're trying to accomplish, and then choose the tool for it. If your requirements if your requirements don't need you to interact too much with the client and have a lot of control over the client side, go with Livewire. That way you don't have to write a lot of JavaScript. If you want to have more control, then try Vue.js or React.js. If it is basic CRUD functionality, Livewire will work as it is. Yeah. So if it is basic CRUD, go with Livewire. You don't really need to do any JavaScript. That will abstract a lot of the functionality, and you will still have client-side reactivity in this case. Kinda. It will still feel like a client-side application, like an SPA, but you don't have to write too much JavaScript. So yeah, depends on the requirements. Yeah, no problem, dude. My pleasure. All right, so we have this. Should be able to store this and then return to the same page that we were at. The table is created. Let me open Tinkerwell to mess around with this thing. All right. As it is right now, we have a database table that is empty. So if I were to do something like exclamation point game, if I do that, let me go over here first. Monitor the interaction. I'm gonna refresh this just in case. Head over to the console. And then do this. 404 not found. I don't have a route. Forgot about that. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. All right. So this will be a post to games. Game controller. This will go to the store method. Let's change this to games store. All right, let me try that again. Okay. Forgot an import. App services gaming request not found. Really? Is that so? I did get. Wait. Oh, yeah. I am a dumbass. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay, again. All right. I requested a game, there is a payload, and if I go to Tinkerwell here, so I didn't, so the redirect worked, just takes me to the same place. And if I do this now, we have one record. Cool. Just trying to think of the next step. I guess now that we have a table and we can add values to that table, let's create a new page so that we can see those values. Okay. Should have 2 entries now. Okay. Let's see if we can create now a new page. And that page will basically have a list of games from which I can select one and then start a new game session. Oh, there is no... Haven't registered in this one? No problem. I'm thinking, since I already have this, I can probably... I don't know if I want... Yeah, I can deal with a sidebar in this case. I already have the starter kit, so now I just need to create a table. Yeah. Just create a table, simple table. I think we already have an example for this. No, wait. This I was going to go to Flux, but I'm using Vue.js, so this uses ShatCN components. So let's go to ShatCN and find a nice example. Dashboard, components, charts, blocks. Table. Let's try it in that if it's not there. It's my first time using ShatCN, so I might screw something up. Hopefully not, but let's see how it goes. So, as far as I understand, we just add a new component from ShatCN, which is need to install the following packages: ShatCN 2.4.1. Okay, sure. Go ahead. Okay. Invalid configuration. What do you mean? Components.json. Really? What should be... It'll be nice if you can tell me what is the problem. You can see the JSON schema here for components. What? Oh, stop. Huh. What is wrong with this? Okay, so maybe I'm using the wrong page. Let me try something different. Hold on. Hold up. It's right here. Okay. Now if I go to components and look for the table. Ah, okay. Different command. Copy this. Yeah, it's a different version for Vue.js. Basically, I was in the regular version, I guess, I think. I had to do this one. Now, let me see if I have to undo some installation that I already did. Composer packages.json. I guess I can do this and look at... Oh, nothing changed? Okay, cool. You didn't install anything? They have dependencies, ESLint, dependencies, inertia, tailwind. Yeah, I guess it's just a board that didn't do anything. That's fine. That's cool. Let's close that and let's go back here and do that instead. Let's add a table. I thought that was already there, but fine. Let's do yes. Go ahead. I guess that's good. That's cool. All right, I have a bunch of new components, 10 files to be precise. Table, table body, table caption, table cell, table empty, table footer, table head, table header, table row, and index. Okay. Cool bananas. Now I am going to create a new page and I'm going to base that page off, what do we base it off of? The dashboard? I don't think the dashboard is going to be a good example. Let me see what pages do we have? Resources, JS, pages. Oh, we can use the dashboard, I guess. So this is the dashboard. This is this page right here. So I guess I'm gonna just take that, create a new page off of this, and just replace the content with the table that we just imported. How do we call this new page though? Requests, game requests, game requests, I guess. Yeah. Let's create new page here, new file, game requests. .view. I'm going to take all of the dashboard code. Yoink. And then move back here and paste. And then start trimming things that I don't need. I'm going to use the app layout. That's fine. Breadcrumb items. I'm going to use that. Also the head. Placeholder pattern. I don't think I'm gonna need that. I'll remove it in a moment. So sorry. The title. Href will be games as a get. In the template, we have a title, game requests, and then an app layout with the breadcrumbs passed in as a prop, and then a div. All right, from here on is where we are going to basically build our table. Flex 1, call gap, rounded Excel. So that's what? This? No. Flex, H full, flex 1, gap, rounded Excel. Why are you rounded? Why are you rounding that? Never mind. Let's just delete that. And let's go to ShadCN now and see how we can put a table. The usage. Template, table, caption, header, row. So that looks like this. Okay. Let's start with the import. All right, now we don't need this. Let's do that. Right? So we have a bunch of components that we can use to assemble a table. Here's the thing. We're gonna need to pass a prop, which is going to be the list of games that comes from the database. And for that, I'm going to read a bit more on inertia, because I don't remember how to do that. Pages, here we go. Creating pages, that's fine. Okay, so it's at define props. Persistent layouts.
The stream is now paused for ads.
All right. Waiting on the ads. All right, we are back. just reading a little bit on the response that inertia sends down to the component. So that'll be an array. Okay. So we are going to send down a list of game requests to this component from inertia. So for that, we need to do define props where was that? Creating pages, define props, and we're gonna send a list of games. Game requests. And this is an array. I believe that's how it's done. And this is plural. Game requests, an array. So then we're going to start assembling a table. We start by defining a table. And then let's give it a caption. A list of game requests. And then a table header. And that contains a table row. And that row, it's going to contain a bunch of table heads for the columns that we need. In this case, I think it's just going to be one. And let's do two, just the, actually three. So let's say table head, user name, I don't know if I should do a date for the request. Requested at. And then a table, another table head. I'm gonna have some buttons. So let's call this actions. All right. And then we have a table body. I'm assuming we're going to have a table row, and that's going to have a v4. So table row v4. Yeah. Game request in game requests. And that's v4, not v4. We need a key. The key is going to be game request. We can use the ID for this. Game request ID. What is your complaint? All right, never mind. Keep going. Game request. That ID. Close that. Okay, now why are you crying? Okay, TypeScript. This is where we suffer. Type of known. Type of unknown. That's going to be an object. How do I type that? I don't know how to type this. You know what? Copy and let's just ask for help. I don't know much about TypeScript and I can learn on the fly. One sec. There you go. Oh, as. Okay. To explicitly give game request the type of object in Vue.js 3, composition API, and TypeScript support, you can use v4 syntax that allows you to define a type using as. Here's the modified line. However, note that Vue's template syntax does not directly support TypeScript type annotations like this within the v4 loop. So if you're trying to type game request properly, you typically do that in the script setup lang ts section where game request is declared. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that looks fine. I know the structure of the object, so we can probably do this. Wait. Hmm. All right, one small change. Change the game requests to be prompt instead. Here's the original line. So now we can take this put it there. See what it come up with. Oh, you went back, you idiot. No, wait. What is this? Sometimes this... Okay. You lost me. All right, okay. I'm gonna do this. I am going to. I mean, we're on the right track with this. So that defines an ID, and also we're going to need a user. Was it user? Yes, which is a string. And created at. I believe that's going to be a string as well. So let's just set it as string. Can turn it into dates later, I guess. Now, game request is going to be an array of game request. No. This is weird. All right. Apparently, you can just do open, square, open like this. Then like that. Jesus. If I can type. Game requests, which is game request array. This is so freaking weird. Okay. Okay, so using script setup, define props, correct prop typing, an interface for game requests, good type safety and clarity. I don't know what that is. Then that means that this is there is no squiggly line anymore, so should be good to go. And keep in mind, I'm learning on the fly. I have no idea. I think this is my second time dealing with TypeScript, so I'm, like I said from the beginning, I'm going to be ChatGPTing the heck out of this. So yeah. It's good that we can use the technology. One sec. This, let me organize my thoughts. One sec. I've been a developer for 18 to 20 years, right? Having to learn something new like TypeScript and having never used it before. Without this AI, ChatGPT technology and everything that we have right now, that would have taken me probably somewhere between 5 days or a full week. Just reading documentation, getting up to speed. The fact that you can just ask right now and just have that thing review your code or explain a piece of code back to you, it's nothing. It's just wonderful. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just nothing short of magic, to be honest. The fact that we have this kind of things right now is just amazing to me. Even more so because I know what it is to not have it, not have any of it. And it's very new that people actually, they can make a comparison between having and not having this technology, because it is just so new and it is so fresh. But think about this, in a span of 10, 15 years, there's going to be a whole new generation of developers who will not remember what it is to not have ChatGPT or AI or generative code or code assistance. This that we are experiencing right now will be the base, will be the norm in a span of 10, 15 years. And people will not remember how to code without it, which is good and bad, depending on how you use it. I don't know. It is just baffling to me just to think about all of this stuff. Anyway, rant over. We have this, so we have a table row. We should continue with so we have a table row, and let's do table cells. So the first name will be game request. Wait. Game request dot user. Second one is game request dot. Let's do created at. And let's have an empty one for the actions. We're not gonna have buttons right now, but we'll build those later. Just an empty table cell. And that should be all. All right, we have this page. Now let's create a controller for this page. So game requests controller. Let's add a new method for the index. And in here, we are going to return inertia render. The component name is game requests. And we're gonna have props. We're gonna need a list of game requests equal to game request. Let's just do all for now. Like so. All right, so that will render the page, the component, which is a page. Now we need a route. So let's go to web.php and let's do route. Actually, yes, I do. Do I want this behind login and password? It's all gonna be local anyway. Let's try it without authentication for now. Oh no, wait. I do need authentication because the layout requires me to. So I could actually do that. There. Route. Let's do get. This is gonna be games. Yes. Actually, let's do it like this. Games. Game controller class. No, not that. Game requests controller. Index method. Let's give it a name of I don't know, games list. Not putting too much thought on this. And we also need to add middleware to this. Let's just do auth. Okay, so we have a route. That route goes to the controller. The controller will render the page with a list of games. Let's see if that actually works. So if we go here and instead of dashboard, we do games. Ta-da! We need to change that date format. But for now, we have a list coming from the database into a view component. Why is the caption down there? Is that how it is in the demo? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. You're gonna take a break?
The stream is now paused for ads.
I think as goals go, this is good progress. Let me check the things to do. All right, so we've been doing this. We've been coding for a couple of hours now. I think we have a list of game requests. There is a little bit of polish to do still on that list, but we can leave the other 2 points for Wednesday. Maybe we can leave point number 2 to create a game request from the list. Click a button, take me to a new game, and that will start the game loop between the person that requested the game and me. So maybe we can just implement this too on Wednesday, or get as far as we can. But as of goals, as far as goals go, I think we can like do a cut here and continue on Wednesday. All right, we're back. So what we're going to do is we are going to stop here, the coding part. We're going to switch to games, so don't go anywhere. We're going to end the coding part here. Now we have a new page that we can use to select a game request and start a new game loop. The idea would be to have a button here somehow that I can click it and then take me to the game board and start a new game with that user, and then go on the game loop, etc. So on Wednesday, we can start working on that game selection, polish this table a little bit more because this date is horrendous. So we can work on point number 2. And if we have time, we can actually implement the new command for the user to play and take turns. Cool? Cool. That's a plan. All right, time to switch. You know what I forgot to do? I think we have been running with the wrong category this whole time on Twitch. Is that a thing? That makes me sad. One sec. Ah, boy. Guess it's not that big of a deal, but gotta remember to change those when I start. Let me double check. Yep, I've been streaming with the Blasphemous 2 category this whole time, and nobody said anything. Well, I guess it's fine because we're gonna switch to that next time. I have to make a checklist of all this, all of the things I need to do before starting. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, let's switch to games. I'm gonna close this. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave you open. I'm gonna need you later. Okay, grab my controller and switch to this. There you go. And cue the music. And we should be good to go. Okay. So today it's gonna be exploration, basically. I have this new section of the map right there, but I am severely underleveled, which means I have to go and get more upgrades, basically more upgrades. I need more defense and more attack power. So I'm gonna go through the map. Also, on Friday, I got one of the last power-ups that I needed. And basically now I can go to those blue dots in the map and I can actually explore those sections thanks to the new power-up. So that's what I'm going to do. There's another one. There's a bunch of them actually. Oh, but before we do that, I'm gonna go into town, and there is that icon there next to the red thingy, which is more health. I'm gonna go get more health. Actually, it's not more health. It's actually bigger heals. So yeah, we're gonna explore the map today. Just clear as much of that map as we can, and there is a lot of map in this map. You'll see. And you're about to see something horrendous, by the way. Brace yourselves. This lady over here is having some serious skin problems. And it's just getting worse. Hey lady, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Not looking so good. Can I have more heals?
With this crystal, I mark and imbue thy flasks. with silver and bile.
Now look at my hero my health flasks in the top left. Fat heals, like fat boys.
One more mark on thy vials would crack their surface and contaminate their blood.
Wait, what? One more mark on thy vials would crack their surface and contaminate their blood. So I can't, that was the last one, right? Or if I keep going, it's going to add some kind of penalty to my heals. Yeah. Alright, bye. Okay, where do we go? Okay, I guess I'm gonna start in order, like from left to right, top to bottom. So the only one here would be that one. And the closest teleport is this one. Why do I have the idea that one is already cleared? Let's check. I always forget about those guys. And yeah, this is already done. Gotta remember to clear those markers. And that one too? Guess so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's done too. Okay, that's done. There's nothing else in this map. Everything else is just this. There's only one locked door here. But I guess I'm gonna go this way and then go up. Alright, back we go. That was a waste of time. Whee! Oh, keep holding on. So, oh shit. I couldn't step on this once before. Now I can. Alright, before I forget, let's clear out this marker. That's done. And now we're gonna be able to open this. And that's a big boy chest. Yeah. I think that's a statue. No, it's a new chant. You have acquired the, I don't know what that was. Carcelera of Tender Relief. Emits a shield that prevents damage from enemy contact for a time. Let me see how much time. Oh my god. Oh, it's like that. I almost forgot the... Oh, it's a lot of time actually. That's a lot of time that can be useful. So it doesn't prevent damage from all sources, only enemy contact, which is the most annoying one. All right, so this is open now, so clear that. What's next? So those green marks, what are those? Don't remember. Yeah, I know you were there. Yep, let's keep going this way. Is there a door? Yes. Keep going this way. Never mind. All right, what do we have here? Guess those were the widow babies that we can now. Why are they not showing up? What's happening? Huh? Oh, there they are. Okay. Now I can do this and this. Oh, but I need the bell. Okay, never mind. Where's the bell? Down there? Okay, cool. Wait, no. I can have to reach it from this side. So down here, here, and then whoop. Oh shit, no. Ugh, crap. Try that again. That's better. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. Not gonna make it. No. Took too long. Alright, let's try that again. Come on, faster, faster, faster. Oh, this way. That's kind of hard. All right, here we go. Got it? Yes. Nice. That's one mark. How many marks do I have? Not here. Not here. What did I do? Come on. Pay attention. Remove that and remove this and back here. I have 8 marks. I don't need any more statues, so I can keep upgrading. That one's pretty much done. What's this? That's an uppercut. I don't know if I want to put that in there. Honestly, I really don't use that. I don't see myself using the last hit of a combo to do an uppercut. So I'd rather just upgrade this one. So this will be 3 and causes damage to an area by activating Veredicto. And this one is press R after an ignition to strike. Sorry. Press R after an ignition strike to chain it into another attack. That seems good. Let's get that. So now I can just do this. Yeah, basically just hit for ages until my mana is gone. Cool. All right, what's next? There's another one there. So go back, around and up. Not through here. Oh, okay. Ow. What was this about? Ow. Oh, that. Okay. How do I get there? Aha! So I guess I have to use those little babies. One sec, let me just clear this right away. Huh. Okay. That was easy. You son of a bitch. Alright, that's done. Where next? Was I not just there? I guess not. Let's go down. One sec. I guess I have to go left. Use. I hate falling into them. Guess I'm being a little reckless because I don't really care. I mean, I can take a few hits, no problem. Maybe not like that. And then I just heal, and that's it. Is there a... no. Gotta go this way. Then down, 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 down. Whee! Now I need to open this door. Don't hit me, please. Thank you. Wait, how do I do this? Okay. This way first. Oh, missed it. Dude, come on. Oh, I can go down here. That's easy. Then do this, and then that. Bonk it, and then go back. 2, 3, 4, jump, jump, jump. Come on, dude. Ooh, that was close. Got it. Nice. Now I just have to clear that. There you go. That's done. Anything else on this section? No, we're good. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing there. Although there is something down there that I don't remember what it is. Could go and explore that. Or go here, which is faster. Okay, yeah. Where's the next save point? Up. Ow. Wait, where did I say I was going? I guess here? I have two dots here. Yeah, let's go here. No, here. There's also a door here I haven't opened. And what was this for? So much map, I forget things. Oh, lump of golds. I almost forgot about this. Had so many. You have gained what? Trader's Gaze. Is that it? Let me check. Significantly increases resistance to projectiles. That's good. 1 sec. And I only have one more rosary bead to unlock. All right. Now, okay, that was a locked door that I couldn't mark. Guess we can get there from this side, which we'll do next. First, let's go over here. Then up, across, down, across, up. I don't care about you. Ooh. Oh, crap. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine. All right. Okay. Can I bonk it from here? No. Got it. Although I already did that. Okay, that was not what I was looking for. Okay. This is it. I have no way of opening those though. Those thorns, golden thorns. Come on, give it. Shit. All right. Oh, come on. That's a tricky one. Okay, let's try again. All right, let's hold on for a minute here. So I have to run, bonk, and then run back again.
The stream is now paused for ads.
All right. Take a little break. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. $15 more seconds on the ads. All right, ads are over. So, my best bet here would be to double jump and dash, hit, and then run back. Problem is, this is not going to show up until very, very late. Okay, hit it. Got it. Tricky. And that's another lump of gold. And this door is open now. Cool. And I couldn't get there because I don't have there's one power up that I don't have. And that is the last one. There are several places with that are locked behind golden thorns, which is the theme of this new boss over here, all the way over here. So this map here is covered in thorns. So I'm guessing I'm gonna get that after the last boss. All right, where next? This is done. That is a locked door, so we can try and unlocking that and see what that skull is about. So let's go here. And save point. Jeez, I'm so far away from a save point right now. Okay, so that's fine. I can do this. Can go into chance. And then equip this one. And just do this. Travel to the city. And from here I can go to this one. Okay, just keep going all the way to the right. Well, not all the way, but most. Ow. Actually, we needed the door below. Crap. All right, now right and down. I hate those birds. Hey, buddy. I don't really care about you. All right, open this. And then open that. Oh, there is another door here I haven't checked. Huh. You don't say. Boink. Ooh, this is gonna be hard. Oh no. Oh, it's so freaking fast. Jesus. That thing goes fast. I'm gonna need a different weapon for this. I'm gonna use this one just because midway there is a mirror and I can use this on the mirror. And I have to use that on the mirror. Of course, I can't go in front of it because I have to hit it. And actually, No. Oh, come on, dude. Bring it back. Bring it back. It's so freaking hard. Oh, come on. I gotta go up to this one. This is too far away. Too far away. Yeah, this way. Wait. Down. And then this way. Yeah. Okay, first of all, I need to switch between this one and this one, so it'll be best if they are together or next to each other. So I'm going to move this one over here. Yes. So that way, if I'm using the sword, I can switch to that, and that'll be quicker. But I'm going to go with this one first. I bring it back. Oh my god. Made it. Well, almost. I still need that to be like that. Okay. Now I can jump over here. I guess that's for the way back. Never mind. Oh, a save point. Nice. Much better. Alright, we can go... We have 3 options here. Let's go this one first. Oh dear lord. What is this nightmare? Wait, let me just check. Okay, that's just a shortcut. I guess I don't have to break it. On this side, it's already opened. So I can grab onto this. Oh, what is going on here? Oh my god. Is this... No, okay. So I need it like this so I can grab onto that ledge and then jump, hit dash so I can grab the widow baby on the other side. Okay. And then do this and that. And then let go, hit dash. Go. I hate this so much. Alright, again. Do this. Oh, wait, I have to grab onto it to activate the next one. That. And then... just let go, please. And that. And then hit. Oh my god. Ah! Shit. Damn it. Alright. I can do this. And then hit, jump. Oh, for God. Grab onto it. Thank you. Did I lose something? I probably did. No, never mind. Made it. Ah! Leave me alone. Where are you? No, you won't. Alright, heal. And where are we? Okay. Let's just keep going and check this side just to make sure there's nothing I'm leaving behind.
Apollionado on Twitch said haha.
Yep. Hey Froggy. Thank you. Alright, now I can open this and don't have to deal with that ever again. Alright, let's open that door. Hey Froggy. Ooh, shit. Hold on. That's better. Hate you. And just keeps going. Oh no. No. I can't, no. Can't open those. Shit. Well, I can't keep going. I can't go through those, but I can't just keep going. Where is the... Okay. So on the save point, I can go the other way. Let's see what's on this side. Oh my god. The thing I find most annoying about those is that they're small and black against a black background, so I can never see them until they hit me. And I hate it. Oh, I can hear a bell. You hear it? That's a charm I'm wearing that tells me there are secrets around. Somewhere. Ooh, can I make this jump? Yeah, I can. Face, floor, floor, face. Oh my freaking god, those things. Okay, shortcut opened. Oh, no, you won't. Guess the secret is on this side? No? Where is that coming from? Here? No? Okay. So that's locked. I'm gonna mark it just in case I die. Ah, that's the secret. Cabal of the Deep Wound. The wound. So that's a quick verse that looks like this. What does that do? Launches it. No, that's not it. Pierces the flesh of the penitent one, sacrificing health to gain fervor. Okay, I don't want that. Oh dear. Where? Wait. Huh. One sec. Just making sure there's nothing here. Oh boy. That statue is going to bring that vase all the way down here. And that bell is going to open that door. Crap. Hmm. Okay. Oh, I can control it. That's fine. I guess. But wait. I need this turned on. Oh my god. Guess I'm gonna bring it all the way here first. Just so I can do that. Oh crap. Okay, that's on. But I have to take in. Now I have to move it to the right so that I can jump, hit it, double jump, and dash so I can reach the next one. So it'll be a jump, hit, jump again and dash. And that I should be able to reach the next one. Somewhere around there. And then once I reach that one, I can cross. Okay. I thought I had more floor. Alright, here we go. Switch to this one instead. Wait, hold on. I missed it. So I have to hit earlier. But now I lost. Oh, fuck me. Now I have to bring it back. Right, I can just put it here, I guess. No, because if I hit it while standing on that one, I'm just gonna fall. Okay, let's put it there again. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. So that is unlocked now. Great. Great! Now what? Travel between. Let's go back because there is still a section of the map down there. There's one door above I didn't check, one across I didn't check, and the one below. So let's go back here. Okay, how do I get there? Like this. What have we had? What have we have here? Just a nightmare. There you go. Up, hop, hop, hey, hop, hop, hey. Secret? No. Okay. Hop, hey, hop, 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 hey. Shit. Change the weapon. Thank you. That's a new mark. Oh, you're waiting for me down there, don't you? Two of you, huh? Gonna get here and then bonk you from all the way down here. Oh no, you. Those are annoying. Shit. Ow, 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 ow. Double ow, motherfucker. And they explode. I forget. What? Praviana of the Golden Dawn fires a barrage of arrows that inflict electrical damage. And that looks like this. I don't have mana, so never mind. All right, there's that. Let's go back. Oh, it shoots up? Interesting. Hate it. Alright, where next? Straight across.
The stream is now paused for ads.
And let's take a break. Gonna go get some more water. Be right back. And I'm back. I said, there you go. I don't have to deal with your bullshit anymore because I have a shortcut. There you go. Hey, froggies. Stand aside. Oh, you and your eye. Shut up. Oh, fuck off. Straight across. I don't... Wait, what? Oh, stop. What do you mean? There is no door. What? Oh, it's in the next room? Huh. Okay. Whoop. Would you stop being such a bitch? There you go. Okay, from here we go straight. There you go. Oh, but we can't. I forgot. I forgot. I'm gonna mark this as... what do we use? Red? Red it is. And that down there is locked, therefore, question mark. All right. Head back and let's check the other side. Oop. Oh, a hand. Cool. Alright, now let's go back around and then down. Okay. If I remember correctly, I can do this and then jump over here and dash and boom and boom and boom and boom and big boy chest. No shit. The what? Beatified. That's a statue. The beatified reduces damage taken while the fervor bar is empty. Okay. Ow. Guess that's useful, but not much because I usually have that bar not empty most of the time, so. Fine. Ow. 1 sec. What? Oh, it just makes it easy on the way there. Okay. Okay. I guess. Hopefully I don't have to come back here anymore. Or go that way. Down this way. Here we go. How do I open you? Like this. Oh, that's a tricky one. Not so much. Keep it open. And is that what I think it is? No, it's not. Ow. You ass. Okay, what are you? Oh, it was that. Shit. Changing it to red. Mother. Alright. Still can't go down. I see you. I see you. I didn't see you. Oh, this is tricky. Not so much. Alright, there's a secret somewhere around here. Oh my god. That is tricky. Maybe not so much. Okay, got it. I fall down, dash, jump. Okay. Nice. Now I just have to go... Oh, there's the mod lady. I have a broken key that maybe you can fix. Oh, crap. Okay. 1, 2, dash, down. I said down. 1, 2, dash, down. Here we go. Man, those things hit hard. Stop blowing up. Ow, 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 ow. Take you down first. The other side, dude. Like, turn around. No, you won't. Bing bunker. I can buck harder than you. Oh my god, how many of these freaking frogmen do I have to kill? It's just you and me, buddy. Oh, and this guy, but... Oh, for fuck's sake. Just hop over here, please. Thank you. Hmm. Fix the key,
Clay folk
please.
live an entire lifetime, birth and death, for every step we take. I confess, their pious gazes pierce my very soul. I stare, helpless, as their eyes glisten with tears. But then that moist gaze hardens, dries out, cracks. Then they waste away, returning to the embrace of dust. Fitting, as they were never aught but earth to begin with. Hold but a moment, and I will restore thy key.
Thank you. Now there was one door that I couldn't open before. I cannot for the life of me remember where it was though. And now we can open this. And I'm guessing, yeah, that guy is chasing us.
Your silence is the lantern that guides my faith. It fills me with the strength needed to overcome the test thou hath laid before me. Could it be the fate of the silent penitent one intertwines with my own?
Okay, let's remove this. And we just have 2 places there that I couldn't get, which is fine. I'll do it later. For now, I guess we can go check. Where's another blue dot? There's a face there I don't know about. There? Although that place is a nightmare. I'd rather go here. Yep, okay. Oh man, I'm tired. Wait, I should go back. Can I go back? Oh, I can't. Can I? That sucks. No, wait. I should be able. What do you mean? That was a one-way street? That sucks. That sucks. Oh, come on. Where is it? There. Not wanna waste time. Just head back to the city and that's it. Alright, and from here we go to... This is the closest one. Ow, you really have a stride, don't you? Oh, I heard a bell. I heard a bell. Wait, is that what it was? Only that? Hey, sister. Grateful. Is that all that it was? Just that? Ow. Double ow. I guess so. Yeah, okay. Ow, shit. Sir, stop staring. Sir, please. Don't be a creep. Here we go. Shit! I wasn't carrying the right weapon. Damn it. Okay, can do this like that. Boom. That sounds disgusting. I don't... Oh my god. That sounds gross. Okay. Of course.
To your reverence, I address myself. After seeing myself freed from grief following long years of regret, I dreamt I saw some bees create a honeycomb of sweet honey inside the now empty recesses of my soul.
Is that what it is? Bee? Sorry, honey?
But the miracle does not distinguish between dreams and truth, and my dreamt punishment became incarnate. O creatures of the miracle, what do you want from me? Your reverence's visit to this repentant, punished sinner shall not be in vain. Take this as a gift.
The maiden.
If perchance this gift I give you should break, losing its worth, return it to me.
What do you mean break?
This honey, which doth not cease to flow, will be able to undo the damage. Let the bees continue in their sorrowful work.
The bees! The bees! I'm gonna call you Nicholas. Because you have the bees! What do you mean damage, though? The Maiden increases critical chance when striking with a weapon. a weapon, and it's just 3%. But this does not... Statues don't get damaged, though. I don't know why you would say that. There is no wear and tear that I know of. Okay, that's done. Where do we go now from here? I'm gonna check this as done. Cool. Where next? That's probably locked. That's locked as well. Pretty sure that's done. That's done too. I don't remember you. This is done too. This is no longer locked. That's still locked. I don't know what you are. And I'm pretty sure this is done too. Is that it? No more exploration? Well, kinda. Haven't finished checking this part. Yeah, let's go here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. No. Well, okay, fine. Alright, we are going... Wait, there is one more here. Didn't see this one. Shit. Here. And from here we go up. Oh, wait. Gotta switch to this. And boom. What have we have here? Sealed envelope. What is that? Letter found in a room in the Street of Wakes. It exudes a dark aura of danger. Danger! Danger! Sure. Okay, that's not helpful. Oop, oop, just there. There you go. That's done. Where was I going before this? I don't remember. There's a section of the map here. And a locked door there. And a chick here and a chick there. And oh shit, where was I going? How about here? Oh yeah, that's the one. Good, good, good. Okay, so this is not the way in. Huh, okay.
The stream is now paused for ads.
Oh dear lord. 1 sec, yeah, okay. That was too much at once. We have like 20 minutes left and call it a day. See how far I can get. Oh, shit. 30 more seconds on the ads. Oh boy, I'm sleepy right now. Good thing is, once I'm done, I'm gonna sleep like a little baby. Yes, I am. Ads are over. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this past this bullshit. Just take care of you. Wow, you really can take a hit, can't you? This lady's annoying, so let's get rid of you. Oopa. Where did you go? Nope. Can you stay put, like, for a second? Thank you. Okay. Should go back down and then up. Huh. Like, how do I open that? From here? Okay. Ah, one sec. Itchy nose. Where was I going? Yeah, down and oh shit. Forgot about you. All right. From here, is there a way for me to reach? Oh crap. Red dot. So nothing to do there. We already know. Let's just mark this as a question mark because my brain can't remember things past 15 seconds in the future. Oh my god. You bitch. Alright, that's too much bullshit, please. Please. Oh, secret? Secret, yes. How do we get, oh my god. This is a way out, isn't it? Crap. Okay. Huh. So, nothing here? I can only get to this part from the other side. And the other side is blocked. Wait, there is one more down there. I see it. I see it. Fuck. Okay. Fine. Keep your secrets. Yeah, that's it. That's it here. Bunch of locked doors and nothing else. Alright, let's get through this one more time. This is almost done. Bunch of locked doors. This is pretty much done. Gotta find out what that face means. This is pretty much done. Just one dot over there. Oh, I still don't know how to get there. Probably from here. Okay, so this is next. I'm gonna get there first and then I think we can call it a day. I still have like 10 minutes. Take me to it. Wait, did I mark this? Suppose so. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna just take a peek. Not gonna go too deep into it. Ow, stop. So many things. Okay. So from here, let's go up. Right. I have been here before. Yeah, this is where I got my... Oh shit. Okay. So that is locked. From the other side. Guess we're going down. There, that's the door I couldn't get in because I didn't have the key that the lady just repaired. So I can get in now. Nice. And it's broken again. Here, just burn. Thank you. Oh shit. I remembered. Haha. Oh god. Oh, secret. I heard it. How much do you want to bet is in that wall over there? Aha. Oh, it's the lady again. I can have my key back. How do I get there?
Our footprints, records in the mud, betray our path. Thus, the earthen silhouettes, faithful companions, to the bitter end, shall find me.
Yeah, you do know that none of this makes sense to me, right? I'm just here for a key?
They will find my corpse, still as a statue, cold and damp. Another effigy among multitudes, molded in the clay.
Okay, cool. Key?
Hold but a moment, and I will restore thy key.
Thank you. You can...
Take it.
Could have led with that, but sure. All right. Now I can open this door. Oh, wait. The other guy.
My faith is unbreakable. No matter the questions that assail me, nor the doubts that haunt me. Only faith persists in the sacred task my master has entrusted onto me.
Cool. You know you're talking to yourself, right? Just checking. Okay. Now, why couldn't I go down this way? Why? Ow. Shit. Oh, because there's a door right there. And there are thorns down there as well. So I'm going to mark that as red. Good. Okay. We're going to leave it here. And I think we covered pretty much all the map now. There's... all that remains is a bunch of locked doors and thorns that I can't cross. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a gander and just go here and continue with that level. See if I can get better at it. Okay. Let me switch to this so we can call it a day. That's not the page I wanted to have there. One sec. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna move this over here. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. And we will continue working on the project on Wednesday. We have 2 more things to do. Hopefully we can make good progress on Wednesday. If not, we probably end up finishing on Friday. By Friday, we should have a complete game loop. And we should be able to test it with someone in chat. So if you want to join me and try to beat me in Connect 4 live on stream, you won't make it, but you can try. You can join me on Friday and participate in the game testing. Other than that, I hope you have a great Monday, a great day. I hope you have a great week, and thank you. I'll see you Wednesday. Just stand by because we're raiding as always. I'm gonna find someone to raid. Here we go. As it is tradition, we are raiding Mahoodles. All right. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. See you on Wednesday. Bye.